mine, and this video, 10 Thoughts in 10 Minutes, came up, and it's a challenge that I think Andrea Hansen, she's a YouTuber on this platform, she made a video response to it. And then she challenged anyone who was watching to do a response and carry on the challenge. And so I thought I would, because it's a really positive message. And I've never done a challenge before, so I thought I would just go ahead and contribute. So the prompting is: if there was a stranger at an airport who you know needed to hear something from you, who you know needed your help, and you knew that you would never see them again or speak to them again after these 10 minutes that you have with them, what would you say? And so I'm going to share mine. So, number one would be that there is no timeline. And I know that that's something that we all kind of hear and say quite often these days. And for me, it's pretty, like, the term timeline and the way that we talk about it in today's world is pretty different from what I've heard. But I've heard very often, even in childhood, that, don't rush the clock, don't rush your life. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's about the moments that you share, the people that you meet, the feelings that you have, and all of that. And if there's something I've learned over these past few years, especially since the beginning of 2020, is that literally time is not the enemy and is not something that is meant to be a weapon against us in this world. And if you can build a positive relationship with it, it will actually work to help you identify what means the most to you in this life and help you use these measurable periods of moments all put together to really make meaning out of this life. And time can actually be a friend to you, a companion to help you appreciate and have gratitude for the beginnings and endings that are constantly happening in this life. I think that time is one of the greatest tools of gratitude. But you are not on a set timeline. You do not have to follow a set path. And either way, you'll be doing what you were meant to do because you're alive. That's all we really have to do. That's all we have to do. The second thing I would say is that being kind will get you the most out of this life. I do not support the phrase nice guys finish last, or that, you're too kind for this world. Any of those ideas that make it feel like being a kind person, being a good person is a burden, and that it is a weight on your shoulders that will never be that will never be fulfilled, that you will never reach justice for, the way that your heart is so open and really honors the humanity in others. I truly believe that being kind is one of the greatest gifts that you can give to yourself in this life. And it makes everything a lot more survivable because you begin to understand the capacity of the human heart, and you begin to understand why we continue to be a village for each other, be a community for each other. At least as a group of people, humans have survived this long, not because we all hate each other and we're evil. It's because at the end of the day, we see something in each other that is worthy of a life and worthy of supporting, and we can only get through this life together. And so we continue to invest in each other and continue to uplift and empower each other and be kind, because we realize that that is what creates the deepest meaning. And so, yeah, kindness is your superpower. I know I'm behind. Three would just be that there's magic in everything, that there's magic in every moment, and that I fully support romanticizing your life, that you should not feel ashamed to be a dreamer, to be a daydreamer, to be whimsical, to think of the ethereal, and that there is nothing wrong with believing in magic and wanting your life to be made of magic, because it is. And magic is one of the core values or core defining traits of of being on this planet. You look at this planet, you think of the nature, the natural wonders, all of the unique creatures, all of the mysteries, and it's all magic. So there's nothing illogical or stupid about that. Number four is that your body is not just this meat suit or this vessel that you are using in this life and that means nothing. Your body is your best friend. Your body is your biggest supporter. Your body is your portal. Your body is your way through, your way to connect with others, your way to connect with yourself. Your body is not your enemy, and your body loves you. And you actually love your body, no matter what society is saying at the time or what narratives you are even telling yourself. You love your body. You do, or else you would not be getting through this life in the way that you are. You would not still be here. You would not be able to function and walk and move and talk or speak or think or dream or dress or dance or sing or any expression of the self, of your own humanity, if you did not love yourself. It might be hard to maintain that at the highest level all the time, but you are not without yourself and you are not without love for yourself. Five. Five, I'll keep it short and sweet. Take time to breathe. Just take a deep breath. It's probably going to be fine. Six, don't overthink it. And even if you do overthink it, don't judge yourself for that, okay? Everything you're doing is very, very human because you can't be anything other than human while you're on this planet. So please don't judge yourself. Was that six or was that seven? Okay, I'm on to seven, I think. Seven would be to take your time. Don't rush, slow down, go for a walk outside and just relax. You're doing everything you can. There's no way to know that you're off your path. There's no way to know that you're really on your path. You just have to keep going and at some point get to a certain level of trust that things are going to be fine and that everything's okay. And then you'll realize, oh, it is. It is all okay. It is all fine. I think, yeah, just embracing the moment and embracing ease and peace of mind. Number eight would just be to salivate, salivate in every moment. Nourish yourself and bask in the joy of sunlight and of wind and breeze in your face and in your hair, of the flavor of every food that you eat. Don't deny yourself sweetness. Don't deny yourself moments of pause, moments of gazing and star watching. Let yourself kind of just be in flow and don't judge yourself for the ways that you want to just lay in a meadow of daisies and tall grass and watch the clouds pass by. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of laziness. Number nine, it's all going to be okay. It's all going to work out because there's no other way that it could be. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen, and you can't control any of that, and you can't foresee any of that, no matter what anyone tells you. The future is only as clear to us as it wants to be, and the rest is out of our hands. So if you can give yourself the grace of not trying to put too much pressure on yourself and not trying to have everything figured out, you'll be doing yourself the biggest favor. And number 10, be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself, and realize that it's not a competition. If you are the hardest on yourself, it doesn't mean that you can never be hurt by anybody else. You need to be your biggest supporter. You need to be your own warm blanket, your own weighted blanket. You need to be the one that will make yourself feel safe, if nothing else. Don't try and out pain or out bully the outside world by being your own biggest enemy. thinking that it will make your skin tough and make you stronger and more ready and prepared for this world. You're good all on your own. You don't need to add on any extra armor or any extra battle gear. You're ready to take on this world. You are ready to survive in this world. And when you're just with yourself, you really just need that sweetness, that slowness, and that softness. You deserve a gentle life. So that's my 10. If you want to go and do this challenge as well, I think that would be nice. And we could just all be giving each other 10 pieces of advice. So 10 in 10 minutes. I'm going to put the prompt in the description box. And yeah, bye.